So, good afternoon, my beautiful lot. How are we today? So, topic of today is why it is not very smart to not pay a locksmith. I see it a lot. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Why you don't want to pay him, I do not know. Obviously, everyone has their own, reasons. But if there's one person you'd want to pay, is a professional locksmith. Now, you're all thinking, well, why? Well, it pretty much boils down to a bit of common sense, really. Now, no doubt the job has been done, i.e. gain entry to get into a property where someone can't get in, i.e. yourself, because you can't get in, so that's why you've hired out a professional. So hence where we come in. We come in, we open a door, whether it's NDE, non-destructive entry, or it's destructive. You're in, the door has been replaced, the locks have been changed, la-di-da, everyone's happy. So I know under circumstances, basically people can't afford to pay on the day. Of course, I've had it plenty of times. Unfortunately, some people have their handbags stolen or whatever, and they haven't got no wallets or money to pay you. So what I do, and I know other locksmiths would do, they'll give you 28 days to a month to pay. Excuse me. So that gives you obviously 4 weeks. Then it comes to the 4 weeks, and then you haven't been paid. Now, excuse me again. So you ain't been paid. Now, whether you forgot or whatever, no doubt I've had it. You sort of give them a heads up, you text them a week or two later just to say, like, everything's all right, blah, blah. And then they say, yeah, we'll pay you ASAP. Still no money in your funds. Right, cool. Now it gets a bit of a liberty take now. Now you've gone into a month and you're thinking, well, hold on, I've not received anything. I've helped you out, freezing cold weather, pissing down with rain, and you've opened the door and you've let this person in, whether on their circumstances or not, you've got them in, and now they don't want to pay. Now this is where I come back to common sense. Now, if that locksmith is capable of opening your door and replacing the lock, surely or not, he can actually do the same vice versa. Hence, go back, open the door, and take his lock back, which basically really is a fine line, because technically the way I see it is that lock is still under my property because I've supplied the lock and I've put it on your door. Now you can say, well, it's on my door, my property, my premises, blah blah blah. Fair enough, okay, then you owe me for the gain entry. So as I say, there's a lot of fine lines in between it or not, but either way I'm owed money. So whether it's for the gain entry and the lock supply, it can go around and round in rings, circles. It's not going to get nowhere. So what my thingy is basically is just pay up, because you're just going to have more dramas. You're going to have more dramas because you're going to have a locksmith turn up at your door, taking off the lock. Then you're going to be stuck now again. Then you're going to have to pay another fee. Whether it's that locksmith, which I doubt it would be, you're going to have to call another one, and then he comes and he's got to change it, all because you had the ignorance to say, nah, I'm not paying, when you agreed to have the job done. So, vote a thingy to you guys, please, please, please pay your locksmiths, because it's just not on. We have bills, we have mortgages, we have families, we have everything, just like any other person, and we have stuff to got to pay out. And if we do the job, which 9 times out of 10 is the job that is supposed to be done, then pay us. So if you've been in that situation, i.e. as a locksmith, and you ain't been paid, and you can understand where I'm coming from, then I'm with you. So the fact is, yes. And if you've been on that, if you've been a customer and you haven't decided to pay someone, then you realise it's just not on, guys. So please, please, as I say, not just aimed at locksmiths, I suppose, other builders don't get paid for certain things, but that's not my job. I'm a locksmith. So Please, yeah. If you've been quoted and you've got to pay the thingy, just pay it. You know, if you've been 28 days, whether it's on a 28th day or not, pay it. Don't just give people dramas and pie them off by not answering by your messages and stuff like that, because that just pisses us off. Because if you ain't going to reply to the message, then to me that's just an insult where you're just basically just, yeah, you're ignoring me. And there's no need to ignore me. So, rant over. Another one bites the dust, and have a good day.